Now, imagine this. Your mom skipped your graduation to sip mimosa with your influencer sister. Fast forward a few years, and now she's emailing you asking you for a job. And here is how it went down. So, grab your snack and your emotional support plant, and let's get into this drama. Okay, so this is one of the things I never thought I'll post about, but it has been on my mind. And I think I finally got my revenge, even though it wasn't really planned that way. I, 29 female, grew up with my older sister, Chloe, 32 female, who basically my mom's favorite person in the world. I'm not exaggerating. If Chloe sneezed, my mom would act like she invented oxygen. Meanwhile, I could show her my report card with straight A's and get, "That's nice. Did you see what Chloe posted on Instagram?" The graduation thing. When I graduated college, I invited my whole family. It was a big deal. I paid my own way through school, worked part time, and I was proud of myself. The ceremony starts, everyone is there cheering for their kids, and I'm scanning the seats for my mom. Nothing. Turned out, she skipped it. Later that day, I saw a photo on Facebook. She was out having brunch with Chloe and some of Chloe influencer friend. When I called her, she said, "Oh, sweetie, you know how busy your sister's schedule is? We will celebrate later." We never did. That was the moment I kind of checked out emotionally. Starting over. I moved to another city. A few months later, got a job as a junior in a designing office, worked my butt off learning everything I could, and eventually started freelancing. It wasn't glamorous. I was living off instant noodles and instant coffee for a while, but slowly it turned into something real. After about 5 years, I had built a small digital marketing company. Nothing crazy, but steady clients, small team, decent money. Still, no call from mom or Chloe. Not even on birthdays. Out of the blue, then earlier this year, I get this message on Instagram from Chloe. "Hey, so random, but people keep telling me your agency is really good. I might need help rebranding my website." I actually laughed out loud. I haven't heard from her in years, and now she suddenly needs something? I told her, "Sure, we can chat." I didn't mention that I owned the company. I just said that I was a project manager. The meeting. She showed up to our office in full influencer mode. Sunglass indoor, complaining about the lighting. She spent 10 minutes talking about her personal brand and authentic engagement. Halfway through, she finally looks at me properly and goes, "Wait, Nina, is that really you?" I just smiled and said, "Yeah, I run this place." Her face was priceless. I could feel my intern trying not to laugh. The family emergency. A few days later, mom called me for the first time in forever. She started off sweet, asking how I have been, and then dropped, "So, Chloe is having a rough patch with money. Maybe you can help her out a little." I told her that's not how it works, but if Chloe is looking for work experience, we are hiring an admin help for $18 an hour, flexible hours. You could have heard her blink through the phone. The part I didn't expect. Chloe actually took the job. She lasted 3 months. She did okay. Not great, but she showed up, tried, learned some stuff. It was honestly weird at first, seeing my big sister take feedback from me. But it also kind of felt fair, like life had finally evened out a little. Mom didn't love it so. She said I was rubbing it in. I wasn't. I just offered what I could. What happened next? After Chloe left, we started talking more like a normal sister. She's actually doing a small social media consulting work now and seemed happier. Mom have calmed down. She still doesn't really get what I do, but she tries. The funny part, she recently asked me if I could teach her some computer stuff because she wants to help out part-time. So yeah, my mom might end up doing admin work for my company soon. Life is weird like that. Honestly, I'm glad it came full circle. Like, OP didn't even plan revenge, but life went. Hold up. Don't worry, girl, I got you. You know, it's nice that her and her sister got closer in the end, and her mom finally is trying. Baby step, right? But real talk, like the favor item stuff, yikes. That should have been addressed years ago. She wasn't wrong for feeling hurt. Missing her graduation for brunch, that's wild. Still, I love that OP didn't get petty. She just slowly built her own company, glowed up, and accidentally became their boss. Life is funny like that. One minute you're eating instant noodles, the next your mom is asking if she can help with the payroll. Anyways, let's go to the next story. The costly mistake for micro narcissist X. Ooh, I'm already loving this. My narcissist ex, 51 years old, mind you, treated me so cruelly toward the end of our relationship. The arrogance, the gaslighting, the way he twisted everything to make me the problem. But I finally saw through his bullshit and I left him. He worked in this gig economy, a panel beater, doing all this cash job on the side. No record, no tax, you know the type. And to save on rent for an actual workshop, he built himself a shade and a container home on his 20-acre block. No permits, no proper approval, just his ego and a hammer. When I left, it wasn't even finished. But I knew what he would do. He poured every last cent into getting it ready to live in with his new girlfriend. Yep, the one he moved on to before I even packed my bag. It made my blood boil. Girl, I understand. Oof, get him. The land was supposed to be ours. We had plans for that place, our dream life, our future. And now, he was moving his new lover in like I never existed. Yeah, no, he was not getting away with that. So, I did what any resentful woman with a sense of justice might do. Anonymous letter to the council. I pretend to be a concerned neighbor, reporting an illegal structure in an area. No proper septic system. And okay, I admit it, I might have added that there were children living in there. There weren't, but I knew the detail would make them take it seriously. And oh, they did. He was fined $17,000 for occupying a building without an occupancy permit, and another $28,000 for illegal building works. That's $45,000 gone, just like that. And on top of it all, he was ordered to remove the entire structure. But I didn't stop there. Oh no. I also reported him to the tax office for tax evasion. Now, I don't know the full outcome of that one, but I can imagine the stress. All of those cash jobs, all of those missing invoices, all of the dodging and lying, suddenly under a microscope. The man could barely manage his receipt when times were good. So yeah, I bet it hurt. Do I feel bad about it? Not one single bit. Do I feel good about it? Hell yeah. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is cruel to me without a consequence. He thought he could just replace me, live happily ever after, and laugh behind my back? Well, guess what? He's not just laughing now. I don't know how to feel about this one. She might have gone a tiny little bit They say hell have no fury like a woman scorned. But he clearly never made a woman armed with Google, a printer, and a finely tuned sense of poetic justice. That's what I guess what he gets for cheating. But this isn't just fury, this is like a full-blown revenge arc, like with a council approval ending. Man, he thought he could build his life, and shack up and live happily ever after and pretend, I guess, OP didn't exist. Meanwhile, she's over here drafting Anonymous later, like she's auditing for a true crime documentary titled Permit and Payback. The best part, the universe didn't just clap back, it sent an official notice of demolition and 45,000 in fines and a pile of house everywhere where his ego used to be. And somewhere deep in his shadeless soul, he's realizing maybe next time don't mess with someone who know your address and your tax habits. But thank you for joining me on this story. If you like the stories, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. And bye!